Hello, I'm Charles Cinemo, the Deputy Chief of the Anaheim Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred on Friday, December 27, 2024 in the 800 block of South Maywood Street. You are about to see relevant video footage and photographs, as well as hear audio recordings and learn of other related evidence so you have a better understanding of what occurred. An officer-involved shooting is a tragic event for everyone, for our officers, for our community, and for the family members of those involved. These incidents demand the highest level of scrutiny and rightfully are a matter of public concern. The Anaheim Police Department conducts exhaustive investigations following any officer-involved shooting. The investigation related to this incident is still ongoing and could take up to 1 year to complete. With that in mind, we withhold judgment and do not draw any conclusions about whether or not our officers acted within our policies and in accordance with the law until all facts are known and the investigations are complete. A word of caution, the images and footage you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
I'm Sergeant Jacob Gallagher with the Anaheim Police Department Professional Standards Section. I'm going to provide you the brief overview of an officer-involved shooting that occurred on Friday, December 27, 2024. On this date, at around 7 in the evening, the Anaheim Police Department Communications Center received a 911 call from a community member indicating a male had threatened him and attempted to steal his cell phone and car keys while he was at a gas station at the intersection of East Street and South Street. The caller described the person who attempted to steal from him as a male Hispanic wearing beige pants and a black shirt. The caller was unsure if the male was armed, however, he explained the male acted as if he had something in his waistband. Here is a portion of the call made to our communications center.
911.
Hola, ¿hablas español?
I don't speak Spanish. Do you speak any English?
No, English, Spanish, please.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, thank you. 0 Lopez ID 701-642. I'm your Spanish interpreter. How can I help you?
I have a male on 911 if you can ask what his emergency is.
Yes, the reason I'm calling is because about 3 to 4 minutes ago, I went to put air at the gas station here on the between Iceland and South. Someone tried to take my cell phone, and he also tried to take my car keys. I was able to slip up. I went back home. I came back with my cousin, and the person who tried to steal from me is still here at the gas station. He's inside the gas station. I don't know if his arm, but he's asking like he wanted to pull something from his waist. Like at the moment he tried to steal from me.
Okay, where did this happen at? What location?
It is between East and South at the Chevron gas station. Anaheim.
Is the guy inside or out in the parking lot?
He just went out right now. He just went out. Like it looked like he tried to get himself in the corner.
Okay. Did the guy have any weapons or anything?
I don't know if it's armed. He for a moment tried to make it seem like he had something on his waist, like on his waistband, but I couldn't really tell. I don't know if it's armed.
Is the guy who tried to do this white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He looks Hispanic.
Okay, what color shirt and pants is he wearing?
His pants are beige, and he has a black sweater, a black shirt.
Okay, and he's in the gas station parking lot now?
Just a few minutes ago, we had to get out of there because the guy was like threatening us. So at that moment, a few minutes ago, he was there. He's here.
Okay, but the guy didn't get anything from him, right? He just tried to?
Yes, he only tried.
Okay, we have an officer on the way, okay? He can flag him down when he gets there.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Okay, bye-bye.
Based on the information provided, the call taker entered a theft call for service, and within a few minutes, officers self-dispatched to the call. When officers arrived, they spoke with the caller, who explained he did not desire prosecution for the attempted theft and just wanted officers to check the area for the involved male. Officers checked the area, but they were unable to locate the male and cleared the call as a disturbance. Approximately 40 minutes later, at around 7:40 p.m., the caller recontacted our communications center and explained he had returned to the gas station, located the attempted theft suspect, and requested officers respond back to the gas station. Here is a portion of the second call made to our communications center.
And I'm please 911 emergency.
Hola, ¿está en español, por favor?
No, can I help you in English?
No,
Can I help you in English?
no.
Hold on.
Hello, my name is Tennessee. My ID number 703317. Please go ahead.
Can you ask the caller for his address and does he need police or paramedics?
Okay, I need police. I am here at the East with South. Okay, a while ago I have called you from the cell phone of my cousin.
Okay. What is his emergency?
So a while ago I have called you and we were talking because one person tried to threaten me and just tried to steal me my things, and you know that person just left. The police was here, but they leave. And this person, I'm seeing this person again here. That person just take out the jacket and now it's just with the shirt.
What address did he get the first time the officers were out there?
East with South.
So he already spoke with officers, correct?
Yes, and also I can see then he continued. He is still here. So before he leaves, can you tell him to come back?
Have the officers contact him as soon as they can.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Translator.
Based upon the information provided, the call taker entered a follow-up call to the initial incident, and a 2-officer patrol unit responded to the gas station. It should be noted that the officers who responded to the second call were different than the officers who responded the first time. Officers contacted the caller, who re-explained what occurred. The caller then asked the officers to follow him to the area in which he last observed the male. Officers followed the caller to the area of South Street and Bond Street, where the caller pointed to a male, pictured here, and later identified as Alexis Solis, walking on the sidewalk. All Anaheim Police Patrol officers are equipped with body-worn cameras. Per Anaheim Police Department policy, all body-worn cameras must be worn in a forward-facing position that facilitates comprehensive recordings of contacts and/or incidents. You are about to view body-worn camera footage from that perspective. It is important to keep in mind that body-worn cameras are an investigative tool, and like any device, they have limitations. Body-worn cameras do not necessarily capture everything an officer sees, just like a body-worn camera may capture something an officer does not see. Further, body-worn cameras do not have the ability to depict what an officer is feeling or experiencing during a given incident. Officers attempted to contact Mr. Salas, and within a few seconds, they observed him reaching towards his waistband. Mr. Salas fled on foot, and officers pursued him, one on foot and the other in a police vehicle. About 15 seconds into the foot chase, the officer pursuing on foot observed Mr. Salas point a handgun at the officer who was pursuing in the police vehicle. This observation was immediately broadcast on the police radio. Mr. Salas was repeatedly told to drop the gun. However, he refused to follow the commands he was given and instead continued to run and use profanity toward the pursuing officers. Officers pursued Mr. Salas west on South Street, north on Grove Avenue, and east on Live Oak Drive. Once on Live Oak Drive, Mr. Salas ran to the rear of a residence on the south side of the street. In response, officers began to establish a containment area. As the containment area was being established, Mr. Salas was observed running south from the front of a residence on South Street. He then ran across South Street and south on Maywood Street, at which time officers temporarily lost sight of him. Officers ran to where they last saw Mr. Salas, at which time he emerged from behind a parked car with the handgun. At that time, an officer-involved shooting occurred. After the initial officer-involved shooting, Mr. Salas was repeatedly told to drop the gun. Mr. Salas failed to follow the commands he was given, and an additional officer-involved shooting occurred. The following is body-worn camera footage from the officer who pursued Mr. Salas on foot.
What's up, man? Who's that?
I mean, he's reaching.
Yeah, 21, be out possible subject. No crime at this time, but he was reaching for his waistband. We're, from, Lawn, and we're gonna try to contact.
You're gonna get shot, bro.
Leave me alone, nigga.
No, Hispanic, with a black hat, black shirt, khaki pants. He's now running westbound on south back towards east. Still reaching for his waistband. Hey, he has a 417. He just pointed at 417 at my partner. Get off the air. He just pointed at 417 at my partner. Hey, drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Off the yard. We get someone on out south.
Where's he at?
Second red. On light load, right on south.
I'm on South and Grove. I have eastbound covered on South. I need my first unit to respond to the first street just east of Grove, where my black and white is at. Just upgrade this to an AW and a PO. He pointed the gun at my partner.
Copy unit to respond to Eastern Bond. First 3 out of 21 unit. Correction, Bond and South.
I have the north. Nothing yet. The address he ran to the rear of is 1270 East Live Oak.
Hey, he's coming towards us. He's coming towards us right here. Drop the gun! He's running, bro. Where is he? Southbound Mayward from south. Southbound Mayward from south. In the driveway. Let the gun go! Let go of the gun! Let go of the gun! Where's he at? Right here, he has the gun in his hand. Gun in his hand. Hey, drop the fucking gun! Drop the gun! He has a gun on him. He still has it. Drop the gun!
I got him.
Drop the gun, dude! You're gonna get shot again!
I'm right to you. I'm right to your other side.
Drop the gun!
It's right there on the ground, right? Is that right there on the ground? Where's he at? Hey, let's get a shield to get after Joe Cross. Yep. He still got it. He still got it.
Hey, we need a cover. We need cover.
We want to back up.
Hey, back up to the black and white. Back up to black and white. Back up to black and white.
Yeah. We're going.
Negative.
I'm gonna kill the lights. I'm gonna kill the lights on this one.
A total of 4 officers discharged their firearms in connection with this incident. Immediately after the officer-involved shooting occurred, an Anaheim Fire and Rescue paramedic team was requested to respond to the scene. Officers then formed an arrest team and approached Mr. Salas. When the team reached him, they removed a black gun from Mr. Salas's hand. The following footage depicts the approach and removal of the gun.
Med bag behind you. Med bag behind you.
Gun is covered right here.
Grab it. Give me one more hand.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab it.
All right, here, get the gun. Let me roll him over.
I got it.
All right. Yes!
Officers rendered medical aid to Mr. Salas, including providing chest compressions and rescue breathing. Additionally, a chest seal was applied. An Anaheim Fire and Rescue paramedic team arrived and assumed care. Mr. Salas was transported to a local hospital where he passed away. This is an evidentiary photograph of the weapon Mr. Salas possessed at the time of this incident. It was later discovered to be a loaded Crossman semi-automatic BB gun.
In the city of Anaheim, when a critical incident, such as an officer-involved shooting occurs, several investigations are then initiated. Typically, the Orange County District Attorney's Office conducts an investigation to determine whether the involved officer's actions were within the law. However, in this case, because it was initially unclear if the weapon Mr. Salas possessed was a deadly weapon pursuant to State Assembly Bill 1506, the California Department of Justice will be the lead investigating agency to make this determination. The Anaheim Police Department Homicide Detail investigates criminal conduct of any potential suspects prior to or during the incident. Finally, our Internal Affairs and Major Incident Review Team examine any areas where improvement can be made and determines whether the actions of the involved officers were within policy and consistent with our training. If you would like more information on the Anaheim Police Department's use of force policy, please visit our website. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.